Good morning. This is Florida Plant Mama coming to you from Zone 10A, Central Florida. This morning I'm doing something that I try to get done at least once or twice a year. My husband recently purchased a new shed on my behalf because the other one broke down, and I am getting it cleaned up, organized, and ready for use. I like to clean out my space every single year or twice a year because it allows me to check inventory. I can discard things that are broken or no longer usable, and I can donate the things that I'm no longer using. So I actually touch every piece of equipment that I own during these times of cleaning.
When my space is not organized, I waste so much time looking for things. And I don't want that. I want to be able to find things easily accessible and get it moving when I'm ready. My OCD will allow nothing less.
I love to clean out these spaces to make sure there are no unwanted inhabitants. Last year, remember? Was it last year? Maybe 2 years ago. When I did my spring cleanup, there was a family of mice living in that little bin you see me sweeping behind. So it's always a good idea to check your inventory and make sure no one's living in the spaces that are deemed for your equipment. I'm making a little bit more room, and now to clean up this bin. As you can see, I'm looking in there just to make sure I don't hear anything squeaking or crawling around. I've decided to move my larger hand tools into the shed. Just makes it easier to find them and to grab them. As I'm moving things around in this bin, I realize there's just not enough space. So I decide to switch gears and empty out this plastic storage container instead and use it for something else. There's a lot of stuff in there and it needs to be organized. I can never find anything in this tub anyway, so better use it for something that has one specific function. That way I know exactly where to look when I'm trying to find it. Takes me a while to get everything out, but finally I did. And now I am going to store my potting containers in this plastic bin. And then I can store all of my bases or collection trays in this space. I've got a few little hand tools and things in here. I'm going to leave them there and put in any miscellaneous equipment. They can go right on top of the clips I'm putting the tub on top of. There we go. It's making a little bit more space. I've got 2 more plastic containers that need to go in here that have fertilizing materials as well as insect killing materials. Figure I better take out all this stuff and reorganize it as well. Fold everything neatly. Again, I want to touch everything that I own in this space so I know exactly what's there. Organization takes a while, but once you got things in their places, it makes your life so much easier. I'm putting all like things together so that it is easy to locate them. All of these little fruit tree covers and netting and shade cloth will be in the same location. Let's close this up, and now it's time to clean out this toolbox. It is a mess. So first comes first, we got to remove everything from the toolbox so I can see exactly what's been hiding in there. All of the necessities of gardening. This box is really nice because I can just pull it out of the shed and carry it around the garden and use the things as I need them, as opposed to finding each piece of equipment separately. It's a regular old toolbox. Nothing special at all. Now I'm just getting everything back in the box again. Twine, the important twine. We need twine all the time. All right, now that that's done, the toolbox can go inside the shed, and that's where it will stay when I'm not using it. Now we get to the task of sweeping the area where I'm going to put together my newest planter. It's so cute. Wait till you get a better look at it. First, I'm going to clean out this spot here. Look at it. It's right there. Can you see it? Right here. I just got to put down, let me sweep this area and put down a mat. This mat is needed because the feet of this planter are metal and they tend to rust, and I don't like the rust stains on the concrete patio. So, isn't that cute? In this pot, I'm going to plant ranunculus. Ranunculus? Yeah, that's how you say it, ranunculus. So I'm just going to fill my little planter. I finally got this project done. I'm so excited. And I am going to remove the pre-sprouted ranunculus and pop them on into this new planter. I think that's so cute. Look at the roots on that. They're looking pretty good. I've never pre-sprouted ranunculus before, so I'm pretty excited. Now I'm just going to backfill over those corms. Make sure everybody's covered up completely and only the sprouts, seedlings? I don't know, only the stems are visible. So we'll allow them to continue to pop up and see light while I cover up the corms completely. There we go. Now to water. We've always got to water it all in. Isn't that the cutest little thing? I love it. Just to move a couple things around. Always moving things around on this patio. Nothing ever stays in one place. Those are new plants that I purchased at a plant sale. And I'm finally getting around now to uppotting my otaheite apple tree. I got this thing last year and I left it in this tiny pot all winter. I babied it a bit and kept it out of the cold, and now it's time for it to go into its new home. I'm watering it nicely here, and hopefully it will grow by leaps and bounds. Here's the cleared area. Look how neat that is. Got everything swept up, everything cleaned up, sun is shining. I love the way the patio looks right now. I cannot stand a mess. My OCD mind just won't allow it. So that is the panoramic view there. And coming back, but I realized something was missing. I needed something else to complete the space. And wait for it. Voila! Look at that. Isn't that lovely? I got a new planter table and I love it. Thank you so much for watching, people. Have a blessed and beautiful day.